And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Dragons. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And our pitcher in this game, Max Meyer. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. That's outside. And this one is off and running. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Hard hit, right side. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Marcell Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Soto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And now two aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Mets. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. Short hop liner handled it short, and they get the out. Romy Gonzalez will hit next. Had the day off yesterday. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one is lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Drew Gilbert. That's in there. It's 0-1. Meyer in his fourth year, 26 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. The throw to first. One out in second. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Luis Torrens stands in now and watches strike one. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one gets past the catcher. Torrens up to third on the wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
That misses. 2-1.
What's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Christopher Barrett. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So up next, Griffin Conine. Ground ball right side. Mauricio with the throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Jonah Bride. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Meyer back to work. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Flied to right his first time. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And now it's Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Smoked on the ground to second, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard. Dane Myers now at the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Coming home. He'll score. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pauly, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out of the right center. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one handled. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0 and 1.
0 and 1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Mauricio on to first. That's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Meyer winds and deals. That one in triple digits.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Myers sizes this one up, brings it in for the third out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 3-3. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Barrett digs in now. Ball one, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Conine now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Terrens down to first with it. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Line drive, dives, what a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. the inside corner for a strike. Acuna measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop.
1-1.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. That clips the corner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
To the right side, Gonzalez. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And now it's Juan Soto. In there for strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 1-2. That one ripped. And it's out of here.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
It's so frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run.
On the mound now, Andrew Nardi. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Sanchez should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Agustin Ramirez. Liner caught it second. And now it's going to be Dane Myers. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one not close. Ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Graham Pauley, and he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the air to left down the line, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Noah Young. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal
0-1.
second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Step off throw to first.
Hey!
Myers back on a dive. Myers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer.
Yeah.
For a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Left field. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one missed. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second.
No, that's down.
Nardi. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Stays alive.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned.
0-1.
And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball. Barrett. That's out number 3. So they work around the leadoff double. Heart of the order, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Minaya back to work. This to third. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christopher Barrett. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
He got away with one there,
No
but he
balls,
knows
2
he
strikes.
can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one the other way. Gonzalez whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Juan Soto now. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Gets under it and pops it up. 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And misses inside. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swinging a foul straight back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bryant makes the catch, and that is that. So we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed Foley. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak? Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. No outs, runner on second. And that one sliced foul.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Fought off foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Dane Myers. That's in there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next is the designated hitter, Graham Pauley. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Out to center. Gilbert on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Manager out of the dugout. A new pitcher in the game, Jose Butto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Young, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2-1.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And now they're out front. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Center field. Gilbert settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Calvin Fauché.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Right through there for a strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On a line. That's a base hit. The throw to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next offering is down low. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
Nope,
close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2-0. And a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Picks himself up an RBI. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and we're deadlocked. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Barrett. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. That one at 95 missed up top, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 3.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a pop-up. Alonso pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. So up next, Griffin Conine. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. David Peterson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Nunez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Fouled off left side. Minter, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. 2 outs. And that's outside. And that's ball one. And a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's Juan Soto. Fauché back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one down. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him swinging. Pete Alonso now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Griffin Canning.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike two. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz up and loosening in the pen. Nunez, a hard couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the DH, Graham Pauley. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there. So runner at second, 2 down. Young digs in now. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws. And
base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off 8-7.
Well, you're coming to the ninth inning. It's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And a final 8-7.